Hello, welcome to ThunderSteve85 Gaming. Thank you guys for tuning in today and welcome to episode 15 of Video Game Collecting. Today is, of course, mail day, so we got some mail to open. See what video games we got, all right? Now, before we get into it, guys, if you can please help me out by liking this video, sharing it, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel as it helps me out a ton. Thank you. All right, so let's get into this, okay? So I tried to, again, as always, try to grab a package from everywhere because it helps with the variety, I think. And I say that because I definitely picked up a ton of Switch games from Best Buy. So if you're a Switch collector, you will enjoy this. Obviously, I get other games too from, Amazon, eBay, wherever it may be. So there's going to be definitely variety in here. Some episodes might be a little heavy on Switch. I got a lot of Switch stuff coming. Okay, so the first game today is physical copy of Stardew Valley. Of course, this is published by Fangamer. Fangamer does a great job with some of these indie titles that they end up publishing. There's the back for you. The box art's actually really cool. I don't know why. It reminds me of the book. What was it? Animal Farm? Is that the book that we all read back in the day? I don't know why, but it does. I mean, obviously, because it looks like a farm. That's probably why. No mystery there. But really cool box art. I enjoy that. That's pretty cool. It says compatible with all future downloadable content, and version 1.5 is included on the disc. Or they mean cartridge, right? Because, Switch is cartridge, so that's weird. Huh, okay. Whatever. Stardew Valley. Cool game, right? I don't know if you guys have played it. If you have, let me know in the comments below. I introduced this game to my girlfriend. The first Switch game I introduced her to is, of course, I'm sure you can guess it, Animal Crossing. She loved it. So, as time went on, I suggested Stardew Valley. That was no different. Loves the game. All right, what do we got here? Where's this from, by the way? Okay, this must be eBay. Oh, yes, I know what this is. Let me just dig in here. Let me see if I can just dig in. There we go. Hey, you guys might be wondering why I picked this up. And I'll tell you why. Because, not only am I a video game collector, but I do collect some sports stuff, right? And whenever there's a crossover, I like to take advantage of it. And this is the 2K23 Jordan Edition, factory sealed. If you guys look it up, the 2K, I think 21 Mamba Kobe Edition with the Steelbook goes for a good amount of money, and I have it. I have the Steelbook, I have it factory sealed back behind me. And so I ended up picking this up on eBay because this edition was completely sold out. A month ago, it was sold out everywhere. I don't know how long ago it sold out. I'm guessing it sold out pretty quick and they just never restocked any physical because, again, physical is going to be going away. So I was pretty excited to be able to find this on eBay for a good deal and factory sealed. It was hard to find a factory sealed one. And I didn't care what platform I got it on, whether it be PS5, Switch, or PS4. I don't really have like physical Xbox games. I don't have much of a physical Xbox collection, so I do prefer to pick it up on PlayStation or Switch. I have a few Xbox games. I have Star Wars, Knights of the Old Republic. That was one of the reasons I bought the original Xbox. So, at any rate, pretty excited to get this. I will be keeping this factory sealed, obviously. And I even have the Mamba edition, because this year for 2K24, Kobe is on the cover. And so I got the Mamba edition physical pre-ordered. And I also pre-ordered the game digitally. So the physical edition, I will be keeping that sealed. That will be a collector's item. I guarantee it. So that's another tip. You guys are interested? You know, it's Kobe Bryant, basically memorabilia. All right, what do we got here? Oh, okay. So this was from, well, Amazon. Man, I don't know how long ago I got this. Oh, no, it's from Woot. Have you guys heard of Woot? It's WOOT. It's a company that I've bought a handful of video games from for dirt cheap. And again, Wario64 actually introduced me to Woot through his Twitter account. And if you have Amazon Prime, you get free shipping from Woot. And they will heavily discount video games. So I was able to pick up Baldo, the Guardian Owls physical edition. I have this game digitally. I actually helped kickstart this game. I know when it came out, it was a little rough around the edges. The team has worked pretty relentlessly on patching the game and reworking like some core elements. And if you were to probably go on YouTube and search for this, you will see that people have done updated reviews of this game because of all the patches they've done. It's warranted another playthrough, and it's getting much better reviews. So I was very happy again to get a physical copy of Baldo. If you don't know anything about Baldo, it was, a lot of people compared it prior to its release to a Zelda type game. Obviously not like a Breath of the Wild, but old school Zelda type game. So that was pretty cool. Was happy to get that as a physical edition. And then I picked up Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. Again, I am going to pick up all the Fire Emblem games for Switch. That's my goal. My goal is to obviously get them all for a good deal though. So I'm not going to just go right out and buy all of them, because I want to be strategic, you know? If you wait too long, then they go out of print, right? And you can only get them on eBay, and now they're going to cost 2 or 3 times as much. So you kind of got to be careful with some of these titles that you don't wait too long to where now you have to go buy it from eBay. And so thankfully I was able to get this, I think, for $20, which again, I got it from Woot. That's an absolute steal, and it was free shipping. All right. What we got here? This is Best Buy. So again, if it's Best Buy, it's going to be a Switch game for the foreseeable future. Hey, this is a game. Now, there's going to be games on this list that I have not played, but I've heard great things about, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to take advantage of this buy 2, get 1 free, and I'm going to pick up some more games. So you guys tell me if you played this. Once again, this is another game published by Fan Gamer, and it's called Omori. I don't know, guys. You tell me. So I read the reviews, and I didn't want to get like too far into the review. I basically just want to know, like, hey, what kind of game is this? What kind of score are people giving it? Then I'll know if I want to play it. And based on what I read, I want to play it. So I was pretty excited to pick this up, honestly, because it wasn't on my radar as well. So anytime you can basically get a game that to you is like a hidden gem, to you guys, you might know what this is, and you might say, yeah, dude, this is a great game. I can't believe you're just noticing this for the first time. But for me, it's like, well, it appears to be a hidden gem, a game I did not know about. I decided to look it up because I saw it on Best Buy, and it looked interesting. So I read some reviews, and sure enough, it sounds like it's going to be a great little RPG. So I'm excited to play that. And I heard it's scary, or it can be scary. I don't know if that's true. I don't know the age of the person who wrote that review, or I don't know any details on that. So maybe it's scary for them. I don't know. But at any rate, I'm excited to play that. Anytime there's a game that, like I said, just was never on my radar, it's a nice surprise. This one is packed really tight, but I want to be careful because I don't know what's in here. And I mean, for any of my packages, really, right? Like, I don't want to mess anything up, especially if it's like factory sealed. Like, I don't want to like cut through it and then cut the cellophane. It feels though, hold on. It looks like it's packaged twice. So I think I can be a little rough with it. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Dude, this is packed like blister packaging, and I hate blister packaging. Like, how many times have you bought something that was in a blister package, and obviously you can't rip it open, so then you get scissors, right? And you cut it a little bit. You cut it as much as you can, and then you try to tear it the rest of the way, and it like ends up scratching the crap out of you or like cutting your hand. Like, I've literally bled from blister packaging before. I can't stand it. All right. So, look at that. Look at that wrapping right there. And we got a grocery store ad. So, let's see what's in the ad this week. This shipped from Oakland, California. So, Cali. I'm thinking maybe Ralph's grocery store. Maybe Vaughn's. That's what's out there in old California. Let's see. I mean, this definitely protects it. You know what I mean? What grocery store is this? Oh, Smart and Final. Okay. Smart and Final. I haven't seen one of those in a long time here in Arizona. Maybe they're still around. I don't know. Okay, so by the feel of this, I know what this is now. And if you watched my last episode, you saw me talk about the 5-screw Super Mario Brothers with the really nice label. Well, there was one other game that I had to get for a 5-screw. I don't know if I'm going to get the whole collection. Oh, this isn't it. This isn't it. Okay. See? It's a Nintendo game now. Now, this is a funny game. If you guys can see the color of this nice baby blue. So I'll tell you a quick story. First off, here is the cover. Yes. That's right. I have procured a copy of Bible Adventures. Now, guys, this is not a good game, right? I don't know if you've played it or if you've heard about it. This company, Color Dreams, came out with a handful of games, that were associated with religion, the Bible, etc. And growing up, I remember my mom and I went to this store, the Christian Emporium, and we would go there. We'd go shop there. Sometimes we'd go there, I don't know, after church, after religion class, whatever it may be. And I enjoyed going there. And to my surprise, guys, one day, I remember we were there, and in the glass case up front, there's a Nintendo game, right? And I had never seen a Nintendo game at the Christian Emporium, right? Like, that would be like going to church and say they have like a shop, a gift shop at church, and they have a Nintendo game there. You know what I mean? Like, it didn't make sense. Like, why would there ever be a Nintendo game at a church gift shop? So this is essentially the same thing, except it was a bigger store, fully built out. It was an emporium, as the title says. And so I saw this game, and the box art The box art is really sick. So obviously, like you could see the box art here, but the box art is actually different. And even the cartridge art is really cool. You know, you got basically got Moses there. Looks like part in the Red Sea. You can assume he's probably part in the Red Sea. And I remember seeing it, and I remember seeing the blue cartridge. And I don't know why. I think they had the game opened. So like in the case was the box, and next to it is the game. I think just so that you could see the cover of the game, probably because it's blue, and there weren't any really other games this color. I'm guessing that was why. But the game was like, I think it was $150. It's either 150 or 130. Okay. Regardless, way too much. Way too much. We're never going to get that game. I was never going to get it. I was never going to be able to play this game ever, right? I thought about it recently, obviously, because I just got it in the mail, and I decided to check eBay to see, hey, I wonder how much this goes for, you know, just out of curiosity, because it was so expensive back in the day, and it was a game that I really would have liked to have added to my Nintendo collection. And I think when I noticed it, guys, was when I was setting up all my shelves back here, and I was putting all my Nintendo games together. And I think that was when I thought about Bible Adventures and how cool it would be to like add this game to the collection. It's not a good game. It's just it's a nice piece. It's a cool game to add to the collection. And so sure enough, again, I found Bible Adventures on eBay for what I thought was a very, very good deal. Probably 80% less than what it retailed for back in the day. And I will say this, that there's not a lot of these first off on eBay. So let's get that out of the way. It's still a rare game. Rare because they probably didn't produce a lot. But a lot of the games, the color was not this beautiful, beautiful, in my opinion. This is a beautiful blue, okay? It's really nice. And a lot of these were really faded and like disgusting looking, to the point where you can tell in the picture that even if you bought it and you tried to clean it at home, the color, the beautiful color wouldn't be there. You know what I mean? Like it was either like sun faded, or I don't know. I don't know what happens to colored game cartridges over the years, but this one was in, I thought, pretty immaculate condition. So I was excited to be able to get it. There was one that came with the box that was like $20, maybe $30 more. And I was interested in that, but when I saw the cartridge looked horrible. And I'm like, you know what? It's cool. I don't need the box. I just want the game. And especially because it looks so good. So that's my story, Bible Adventures. I always wanted it. And I thought maybe I could talk my mom into buying this game back in the day. But I'll be honest with you, I even felt bad about the price tag back in the day. Like, I wasn't sure about it. I more or less was like, you know what? I mean, back in the day, and it's like this today too, but if you buy a game and you open it up, like, you can't return it. And it was the same way with Nintendo back in the day. So it's like, I didn't feel comfortable really trying to talk my mom into buying this game for me if I don't know if it's going to be good with that sort of price tag. That price tag was just too much. So, guys, seriously, here we are. I'm 38. I would truly venture to say that when I saw this game at the Christian Emporium, it was at least 30 years ago. At least. It was probably 1990, 1991, 92 at the latest. So more than 30 years ago. Really cool to be able to pick up a game 30 years later, especially in mint condition for a regular Nintendo game. All right, guys, so there you have it. If you stuck in for my whole entire story about Bible Adventures, thanks a lot. God bless you. And seriously, thanks for tuning in, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you're learning about some games you may or may not want to pick up. And again, Woot, check out this company. You can get some games for a really, really good price, okay? And as I go through more games, you're going to see some of these games I picked up on Woot for dirt cheap, like $10 dirt cheap. All right. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. As always, please like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe. Thank you. Have a great day.